Sorry about that. False start. We'll do it. That was just the rehearsal. We'll do it again properly next time. Please be seated. The Honorable Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, the Honorable Mangoba Kumalo, representatives of various entities in the government of Eswatini, the acting CEO of Eswatini MTN, Mr. Sibusiso Nhlego, the vibrant MTN management and staff, the executive director of JA Eswatini, Mage Petsile Masilela, and her amazing partners, stakeholders, the JA Eswatini board members, and the JA Eswatini management and staff. The director of Destiny Group, Mr. Tom Lin, and his dedicated team. Our implementing partners, the generous investors, passionate entrepreneurs, industry captains, media houses, and content creators here today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, yellow and a resounding good morning. Welcome to the Royal Villas, where we are about to embark on an electrifying journey tailored for the dreamers and hustlers among us. I am Tamsanga Courtesy Sibanze, and it is an honor to be your guide through today's program. But before we dive into that, I just want to give you a moment to say hello to the person sitting next to you, because you don't know who you're sitting next to today. Could be the next Elon Musk, it could be the next Steve Jobs, it could be the next Courtesy. I don't know. So I just want to give you 15 seconds to turn to somebody who's sitting next to you who you might not know, say hello and introduce yourself. Go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we stand at the cusp of something truly remarkable. It's a merging of a vision, innovation, and opportunity. You see, if you look around the room right now, you'll see that we're in the presence of individuals who embody the spirit of progress and collaboration. So please, fasten your seatbelts and prepare to be inspired as we unpack a project that is set to ignite the flames of entrepreneurship and elevate the dreams of our youth. But let us ease into the program with a performance. Over the years, MTN Eswatini has long been a steadfast supporter and champion of the arts in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Whether through beloved platforms like MTN Rhymes and Laughter, the captivating TV series MTN Spotlight Talent Search Competition, or the internationally acclaimed MTN Bushfire Festival, MTN Eswatini remains dedicated to nurturing and celebrating arts and culture in all its diverse forms. This unwavering commitment continues to this day. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, from the front to the back of the room, from the left to the right, please join me in extending a warm welcome to the classic man.
Thank you, Program Director, Honorable Minister, Nebapatsabache in MTN Yavusela. I sing classical and opera music. The next song, it's The Lord's Prayer. Sitawuvula ngemthandazo.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not unto temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom and the power.
Thank you. Thank you very much to the classic man. Brother, I love how you perform that song exactly the way I taught you how. Exactly the way I showed you.
Bless every one of us, Lord. Every item that is going, Father God, to be rendered in this place, may you lead, direct us. In the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mlangeni. Once again, thank you to the classic man and Mr. Dlamini for that opening. Now, if one thing is for sure about the MTN Foundation, it is that they go all out to make their customers' lives a whole lot brighter, especially within the areas of health, education, and economic empowerment on a sustainable basis. The MTN Foundation is part of the MTN business that is known as the Wing of Hope, right? And it exists in all MTN operations. The vision of the MTN Foundation is very simple: to take leadership in investing in our communities with the intention of creating a better, sustainable future for the valued customers. Also, to change lives and transform communities. MTN Eswatini, through the MTN Foundation, has invested in communities for the long term. And these investments are often sustainable. It is actually not a once-off event. And the initiatives are highly and inherently innovative, mixed with pockets of information, communication, and technology. There's a strong commitment to go beyond the known business boundaries and to actually reach out to the needs of the people who form part of the different communities within Eswatini. And in the space of youth development, the MTN Foundation champions initiatives that promote youth entrepreneurship, contribute to the reduction of youth unemployment and poverty alleviation, as well as improve linkages for youth enterprises with relevant stakeholders. But don't take my word for it. Here to tell us what we are doing for tomorrow, today, please help me welcome the acting CEO of Eswatini MTN, Mr. Sibusiso Nhlego.
Honorable Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade, the Principal Secretary, the Director, Executive Director of Junior Achievement, and the entire JA family. May I also honor and appreciate my colleagues, members of the MTN Exco, management and staff, and also appreciate the presence of our esteemed investors and business leaders and partners, and more importantly also our young entrepreneurs who are here this morning, and also members of the media. We appreciate you. Thank you so much to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Program Director. I think we now have to give you an office at MTN. You do it so eloquently. Honorable Minister, my heart is filled with gratitude. I think when for a minute we lost power, I was just thinking how we take so many things for granted. And, you know, just a moment of gratitude to say, yeah, we are so grateful for power. Honorable Minister, it is really an absolute honor for us to have you here this morning to officially launch this groundbreaking initiative. Today marks a pivotal moment in our journey as we unveil a platform that embodies the very essence of innovation, collaboration, and opportunity. Today we are here to launch the Grand Hustler, which is the, shall I dare say, the first edition, because we are expecting many more editions to come. The Grand Hustler is a partnership between the MTN Foundation in partnership with Junior Achievement and Destiny Group. Our Angel Investor Program is testament to our commitment to empower the next generation of visionaries, disruptors, and change makers. We also would like at this point to really commend your ministry, Honorable Minister, on behalf of government for the efforts that you do in terms of creating an enabling environment for entrepreneurs to thrive, in particular young entrepreneurs who are really the focus of our attention today. One of our pillars as MTN is shared value, which is about contributing to the socio-economic development of our country where we operate. We are very much passionate about the youth empowerment because we believe that when we invest in the youth, we are doing today for tomorrow, and that is why we are here this morning. According to the FinCorp study on MSME survey of 2017, we note that entrepreneurs in our nation confront a number of challenges, including lack of business development skills, technical skills, a lack of financial services utilization, a lack of innovation and specialization. We also note that youth-led businesses face a number of challenges, including also, you know, business experience and the financial muscle to scale their businesses. Our angel investor program, therefore, is looking at being an answer in a very small way to this challenge as well. At the heart of our program lies a simple yet profound objective, which is to foster a dynamic ecosystem where entrepreneurs and investors come together to create, innovate, and thrive. Through this program, we expect that our young entrepreneurs will gain access to capital, expertise, and strategic guidance that can accelerate their growth and propel them towards success. Also, it is to build the capacity of young entrepreneurs for the angel investor funding to ensure that they are ready to receive investors in their businesses. More importantly, lastly, is to create jobs and contribute to economic development. We believe that this program will also benefit the investors in that it presents a unique opportunity to diversify their portfolio, support emerging talent, and be part of something truly transformational. By investing in early startups, investors not only have a chance to generate attractive returns, but also to make a meaningful impact on the future of innovation. We expect that also the benefits to the young entrepreneurs is really access to capital, mentorship, to leverage collective expertise, and also to access business supply chains of already seasoned investors. We expect, Honorable Minister, that this program also will help our young entrepreneurs in their respective businesses to improve governance so that we can also have mega businesses, mega corporations also emerge in our nation from this initiative. We've invested as the MTN Foundation a sum of 650,000 emalangeni. Thank you so much. And this program already we have had training of 80 young entrepreneurs. And at this stage now we have 40 young entrepreneurs who are present in this room this morning, who will then have the opportunity to pitch their businesses and offer a stake to the potential investors. And then we take it from there. In the next coming weeks, we expect that we will have that process underway. And thereafter, we are going to publish this in all the different media that we have so that we can promote a culture of entrepreneurship and encourage other investors and also other young entrepreneurs to really focus on entrepreneurship and pursue entrepreneurship as a career. We are also eternally grateful to all the investors who are here this morning who have come on board to be part of this program. We want to really appreciate their active collaboration. We appreciate them for really graciously agreeing to be part of this program. We still need more investors to come on board, and therefore we would like to request all our business people, the most seasoned business people out there, to be part of this opportunity, which is presented by the Grand Hustler. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to appreciate all of you for coming this morning, and also appreciate the teams that have put this event together, and appreciate our partner, our implementing partner, JA, for all the work that they have done for us to be at this point. We look forward to many more versions, editions of the Grand Hustler as we move into the future. We believe that together we have the power to shape the future, one investment at a time. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you all. Thank you.
We have the power to shift our economy and the future one investment at a time. Thank you very much, Mr. Nhlego, and just for your continued commitment to developing this community and the nation of Eswatini, especially in the youth spaces. We appreciate you very much. Can we give him another round of applause? And I don't mind if the office is not in the corner and doesn't have big windows. You know, picture this. A platform where young visionaries will step into the spotlight to present their business before a panel of esteemed investors. Think Shark Tank. Think Dragon's Den, but with a Swazi twist. Our entrepreneurs are armed with nothing but their ideas, their passion, and opportunities of a lifetime. But this is more than just a pitch competition. It's a chance to revolutionize the landscape of youth entrepreneurship in Eswatini forever. Our objectives are clear: to equip young business people with the tools they need to attract angel investors' funding, to cultivate a network of angel investors who are eager to support our youth, to sharpen the leadership skills of our future leaders through pitch presentation training, and to provide ongoing mentorship and coaching to ensure their success. So, who will seize the spotlight? Whose vision will captivate the hearts and minds of our esteemed panel of investors? The stakes are high, the opportunities are boundless, and the journey ahead promises to be nothing short of extraordinary. Let the pitching begin. Welcome to the Grand Hustler.
Sanbonan. Ngivamisa ukubeba bathi 1 2 1 2 testing. But this is my chance. I'm just waiting. Oh, we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, my judges. I'm looking, who do I look for time? Okay. Because I can go on for an hour when it comes to my business. I don't want to distract people. So we've got you. My name is Sipolesi Nxumalo, and I am here to give you my 5 minutes presentation pitch on my company, Lesi Incorporated. Meet our CEO, me. I envision a future where our company can stand as the beacon of innovation in Eswatini. We focus on research and focus on harvesting actual data in order to target our marketing agency and communication company to give the customer full satisfaction and understanding not just the person, but as well as the target audience that we are tackling. At Lesi Incorporated, we have put out measures and we have created a platform that will ensure that as we create a marketing strategy for you, you know the numbers, you know the people, and you understand what they want. The time to create strategies based on knowledge and understanding ukuthi wena you know ukuthi umuntu ukanjena is done. we have come to the point where let's use data, let's use research, let's use actual numbers. My judges, I am asking 20% of my equity, 2 years return with a 500,000 cash. Let's go. I hope this takes your interest. So about my company, as a CEO at my marketing strategy, we are passionate about leveraging research as well as using it as a cornerstone of our success. So we come to you not just with a guarantee, but with an understanding of people's minds and how they work. You might ask yourself, how? How do we do this? And that's what we come to say. Here is the problem. In Eswatini, unlike South Africa and other countries, perhaps you go into the mall and you have free internet, you've got free Wi-Fi, you go into malls and shops, you can connect. So people don't struggle. Social media in Eswatini is struggling because no access to data. It is expensive. I'm not saying anything to MTN. No. But here is a problem that we have found as Emaswati. Expensive internet. And most tragic for social media influencers in the room, we cannot monetize through social media. That's a huge problem. So here are my solution. I have introduced Hubby. Now, Hubby is a free Wi-Fi hotspot. Listen to this. Imagine walking through the mall, any mall in Eswatini, and connecting to a Wi-Fi as you do your groceries and searching your social media, going into your banks and anything that you want. We have now made access to internet absolutely free, with an added benefit, of course. Sign up to Hubby, and you have to watch a promotional video. That's where my marketing agency comes in. You have to watch the video for 30 seconds, and then you complete the survey. If it's a survey, considering which company we're working with, complete the survey. In this survey, it is tailored questions. What do you think about this company? Have you tried this product? Have you gone to this? 5 or 6. This is a 2-second job. You won't even feel the pinch. But just as you are done, you get access to your internet, and there you go, streaming along. But we've caught you, because now we've asked you what we need to know. So that was the solution. We introduced free public Wi-Fi, restaurants, malls, shops, anywhere you go. Let's allow you to connect. Then ask you, what do you want? Why not take it further? We use big data to then sit down as marketing agents, study the demographics, study what you said, study the responses. We've got 50,000 people who are saying the same thing. As a company, would you not want to engage? Would you not want to say, I want to know how my product is doing in the market? We've offered a platform that can do just that, with an added benefit of closing the industry gap of marketing by allowing paid surveys. So now, young students or just freelancers, do you want to make extra money? Sure. Log on to our website. Make extra money. Answer surveys. You get paid. You answer 10 surveys. You answer 6 surveys. You get paid. So finally, Emaswati are able to monetize the internet and get something from what I call nothing. So our business model is simple. We are still a marketing agency because we still care about our clients. We just, after harvesting the information, we then tailor it. And we use both traditional and internet. And as you can see, social media has struggled a bit because we just throw these days got social media. We don't even know what we're doing. So posting at 3, posting at 5, posting at 7. So it's kind of stagnant. Whereas we know billboard work, we know flyers work, and we know, so that one has been steadily just up. But we predict that if we push the research and we push the actual data, we can take in this year social media all the way and beat all the others projections in the years to come. So let's move. Our business sweet spot. We have targeted ads. We have data insights, not just for social media, but for the everyday person that is walking, and we have actual questions tailored to your company. Then we have customer loyalty. We understand that whoever works with our agency, whoever works with our company, we make you family because we care about how you think and what you want and expect from your customers. And then enhancing satisfaction. You can speak. You can say, hey, I'm thinking of launching this new project. Can you test it in the market? I want to know, how can I do it? And instantly, in a month, I've got 50,000 people answering one survey every single day for the next 30 days, or even 60, depending on how much money you want to give us. This is fine. And then we have competitive advantage. Our Wi-Fi marketing has given us amazing competitive advantages compared to the other marketing agencies. It is literally not even a discussion, because we can guarantee what other marketing agency, not just experience, because we have the degrees, we have the qualifications, we can guarantee numbers. So in Eswatini, our market fit is, we have about 1.7 million people, but we understand that only about 800,000 have cell phones. But in that 800,000, we can only promise about 400,000 people, right? Who can actually have smartphones, use them, and we're looking at now the demographics of 16 to 35 or 50 of people. So in this number, we can then project that this company, in a few years, in 2029, can be a multi-million-dollar company. We are talking numbers, and if you want me to go deeper into numbers, we look at the market sweet spot. It has the elasticity to actually be sustainable. We've currently sampled just in Baban, but with this product, we can take over Eswatini. We can take over the country. It is market proven to work, and people are happy with the product. And lastly, we target accurate marketing, saving you money. So much money is being spent on social media with no actual results. And our company our company traction is what we have to focus on the most. Here's where I am. We are here. We want to soar. We want to go there. So we've decided we need to double our marketing, double our sales, increase our sphere of influence so we can take up more space. 75% potential growth and in traditional marketing, and 85% potential growth in internet and social media marketing. So we're looking at, now I'm getting you into the numbers a bit, so we understand exactly what we're taking into consideration. So here's our traction. So I've told you we've only sampled in Baban, and as you can see, we have, let me focus, these are fancy things. Hey guys, okay, I can't focus, I'll get close. Here, this is the Wi-Fi marketing I was talking about, and estimated figures of how much they cost, how many people they reach, as well as the watch time. So we have people watching the same video about 15 times a day. We have surveys, we have analytic research, we have marketing statistics, we have commercials for 1 minute, commercials for 30 seconds. We've got email marketing, because this can also allow you to tap into email marketing and now target our marketing strategies exactly to the people. We also have our sales reps are the most important in our marketing agency, because it's not just about showing people the product that you are selling. It's also about being able to take it to them and communicate and sell the actual product. Lastly, social media, the general. Our monthly breakdown looks just like this. This is just an estimate. So here are the numbers. The numbers are fantastic. So we're bringing in a monthly income of about 378,000. But obviously, we only go home with a gross profit of 183,833, which is not bad, but it still does not have our potential to cover the spaces and to expand as we wish to. This is just a March projection of this year. You can see on this side I've put in our operating costs that have brought us to that astounding number over there. Our team is fantastic and absolutely amazing. We have our COO, our CTO, our CMO, as well as our CFO. They are all highly qualified with masters and degrees in their field, as well as 5 to 10 years experience working with this type of technology and marketing agencies. Any questions will be advised. Thank you very much. Ngiyabonga kakhulu for the time, my honorable judges. I am done.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ngumalo. It's a very interesting product you are offering, but today we're wearing the hat of investors, so we're not judges. We're here to see if we can or we are interested in investing or accepting your offer of having shares in your company. We need to start at the start though. Is your company already operational? Is it at idea stage or it's operating?
Yes, it's operating.
Okay, I would like to know in terms of testing your product, how and when have you tested it and what were the results?
So we partnered with a company, internet company in Baban that has Wi-Fi routers all around in Baban, in every single CBD, in Baban CBD, and the results were fantastic. We had about 35,000 people. We tested it within a period of 3 months. So in terms of the product and using the research, it's absolutely fantastic.
All right, you're looking at us investing in your company. How you've told us figures like 183,000 profit. I would like to know your market research. What has informed these numbers?
Sorry?
What has informed these numbers of income to say you would make 378,000 a month? What informs that? And also just give us a glimpse of your market research.
Okay, so what we had done is we took March, the month of March, and we used the income that was brought in that month from our clients and... Oh, sorry. We took the month of March and we collaborated all the income that was brought in from our clients, as well as then removing our operational costs of everything, all the expenses that it cost that month. And then we got the profit from our gross profit was then derived from there.
Okay, last one from me before I give to my fellow investor. In terms of marketing, how have you been marketing and getting the word out? Because I don't know about your product.
Oh, so in terms of marketing, we are very email marketing point on. I'm in your office because our product is mostly for corporate and big companies. So you would probably have received an email from me and had a sit down in the office before we signed the deal. We are definitely not traditional. We are on social media. We have a website. We are on all the platforms, including YouTube. We just focus on email, sit down, meet, hopefully win you over to sign a deal.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's a good presentation. It's a good business idea. What I would like to know, since we all know that using a public Wi-Fi can be risky, what have you done to protect our data, personal data, as users? How safe are we using your hotspots?
Okay, so we have protection measures put up in place. We have data storages in Johannesburg that stores all your data, so nobody can access it except for us, and we ask for your permission. So on the film form, we ask, can we use your data for research purposes? But in terms of being stolen, we have two headquarters. One is in Johannesburg and the other one is in America, where they store all the data.
Okay, thank you. And then my other question is, you are looking for a stake of 500,000. How much equity have you put forward, and how much debt do you have? and if you can elaborate, what other equipment do you have in your plan, on your production plan? What do you have? What have you acquired yourself to say, at this 500,000 I'm looking for is enough to kickstart the business?
So we started the company initially with a 200,000 investment, equity injection from myself and my sister. So we both put in money and we started the company. So it took 200,000, but this could only just cover Mbaban. So the 500,000, the 200,000 was able to buy the equipment, it was able to lease, because we're leasing the internet, we're getting it from our partners. It was able to buy the softwares and do the sampling, most importantly, because our sampling, our testing phase was absolutely free of charge, so we had to take up that cost.
Okay, my last question would be, since you don't have your own internet depending on service providers, what guarantee do we have that this business cannot be taken away from you, since it's easier for the network or the internet providers just to take it away from you and do it on their own, or without talking to the bigger giants, but anyone with the internet can take it from you?
So unfortunately, Hubby is the gold mine here. It's not the internet. Internet, we have internet right now. But Hubby is a hotspot that was created specifically to show the ad, show the survey, and then as you are using the internet, disrupt you again and show another ad. So that's our trade secret that unfortunately, please, you could try create it, but it took us about 2 years in research and creating. So we have confidence that it is definitely not something that can be stolen. And even in South Africa, there's about 5 companies that have this, this technology. So we're doing well for now, unless we have some geniuses in the house.
Yeah, thank you very much for answering our foundational questions. Now we need to consider whether we would like to partner with you or invest in you. I am not convinced in terms of your sales and marketing. It doesn't sound too aggressive. Just you're sending out one email to somebody that you're thinking out of in the air, or maybe so-and-so would like my product, let me email them, instead of casting out a sponsored ad and a person interested in the product would look for it. I want to invest my money, but I want to be sure that your sales plan is concrete. Can you just take me through from the start up until you close a sale? What are the steps? How do you look for them, and how do you close it?
So you mentioned the first one when you said sponsored ad. So we do use social media. We do sponsor our ads, and when we get calls from there, we come in with our clients, we sit down, we describe how much it's going to cost, what it's going to do, and the process. And once they've agreed that they want to engage with us in business, we then give them a contract. And in this contract, they will sign the terms and conditions, as well as the agreement of how we will create their content and how we will work thus forth. Upon signing that contract, we get straight to business. We have about 2 weeks to create that content, the ads, the social media, the Wi-Fi pop-ups or the social media pop-ups, whichever package they chose, then we jump right into it.
Right. I'm also looking at the risks in your business. You're saying you're working with a partner, and for me, that's a high risk. Could be a fly-by-night internet company. If you had said your partner is MTN Eswatini, I'd be feeling a bit more comfortable. But that aside, have you done a risk assessment? I've heard of a similar business. They tried it out at one of the malls. It crashed within a month. They were again using a fly-by-night internet company. What is your risk assessment? And also things of product liability. You're using it, you've gone through the survey, it crashes. What support and maintenance do you have on the ground? Because I don't want to associate my money with a product that will crash.
To be honest, we are still open to an internet provider, wink wink, MTN, that can partner with us in order to making this dream come true. We are not set in stone with anyone. It was just, when we sampled it, we were so small and we needed someone to believe in our dream. So we have no measures set in place, unfortunately.
I think from me, if you could sort out that principal risk of the technology part, and then if you could also work on acquiring a contract or two, or maybe 10, that would equate to the 500,000 that you're asking for. And then if you could also just have a more aggressive sales and marketing plan, produce that one, I would be willing to listen to invest probably 5 for the first year, 5%. Look at growing within the next 3 years to 10. And then, yeah, we can take it from there. But that is only if you can meet those 2 key issues.
With your business, I'm not 100% sold to, because you're looking for 500K, and which will make 20%. And with that money, we still have to understand how far it will take you. We don't know how it will take you, how far it will take you in your business. And secondly, you still need to address the issue of the partnering with the internet service provider, which we need to have a solid one, because the one you're using now, we don't know. Like my colleague has said, it might be a fly-by-night. So also, please have the risk that are associated with this business and what mitigation plan. It's not that clear, the threats that you are having around this business, as much as it appears like a very good business idea. So, so I'll offer 250,000 to your business, which will go towards the 20% stake. And I'm not sure if my business partner here is also looking at offering more, since he's offered 5%.
All right, I'll stick to the 5% until the issues are resolved. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's it from our side. And we wish you all the best. Do go and prepare and just come back with your risk assessment, gather those contracts or letters of intent, and let's come back and talk again on this one.
Okay, before you can go and do the assignment, can you decide on the offers on the table? What's your take?
I just ask for some clarity. Are you offering to take 5% equity for how much?
from the 500,000.
So you want to take 5% and give 500,000. Oh, 5% of 500,000. Oh, that's not much.
It's a startup idea.
I would definitely love that, but can I please take the 20% for 200,000? For 250,000. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause. Like we said, that was just the sample role play of what is actually going to be going down in the rooms during the pitch. So I think between Ms. Ngumalo and the classic man, you guys have something in common. You guys have the perfect pitch. You see what I did there? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, to give us more of an in-depth understanding of what the concept of the Grand Hustler is all about, please help me welcome the Executive Director of JA Eswatini, Mage Petsile Masilela, with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Sanmanani. I heard that yellow. Can we say yellow? Yellow. What are we doing today? We're doing Grand Hustler today. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, Siyakuvusela Ndungwa. And we are quite excited to have you in our midst. Greetings to our peers, the SME Director from Ministry of Commerce, who is also our board chair, MTN Acting CEO, Mr. Nhleko, all government officials, our partners and stakeholders who have supported this event, young entrepreneurs, potential investors, and the angel investors who have confirmed already, the JA staff, media houses, Destiny Group, ladies and gentlemen. Ngicela congratulate our Honorable Minister for making it back into the Ministry of Commerce. As junior achievement, this is one of our exciting parts because we've seen how you pushed in your previous tenure. And we know very well that youth entrepreneurship is in your heart, and even in this, for taking the forward on how to portray what is expected and what are the possible questions that the investors are going to ask you when you do it practically. So I just want to specifically appreciate MTN. Last year, we did quite a lot of young entrepreneurship programs with them. And you will be shocked that last year, MTN Foundation funded us 1 million for youth entrepreneurship. Sing JA. So this was not about JA, but this was about young people. We have you in our hearts, and we are going to continue to have you in our hearts. So to have partners like MTN who are willing to invest in young people, and I was happy to see a young man in art in this forum. I'm in art, so I know how artists struggle to get bookings. So each time I see an artist being booked for an event, especially in the corporate sector, thumbs up. So well done, young man. You made us proud and you represented us well in the art industry, especially your dress code. I really loved it. Now, as I've hinted that what is left for us to do, it's the business pitches, which are going to take place in May. So please be practicing well enough to meet the investors. we've categorized the presentations in the form of industries. So we have 6 industries that we're going to be focusing on for the 40 young people. So the investors, they indicate, Gutsi, you're now interested in the industry. And we've already circulated the summaries of your profiles and your business profile specifically, so they can understand what exactly you are doing. So we have some investors that have already confirmed that they are available to listen to your business pitches, and siyabonga kakhulu to the 3 that I'm just going to unveil. Mr. Nhleko covered quite a lot on what to expect from the angel investor. So for me now is to give you what to expect from here and going forward. So I would like to have the angel investors being shown on the screen here, those who have already confirmed to come on board, so that you know them, but some of you might not meet them because they are not in your industry. Mr. Pumelele Mota has confirmed to Gutsi he will sit in and listen to young people that are going to present. And we also have Mr. Lincoln Mota. These are motors. Yes, Mr. Lincoln Mota has also confirmed from OK. And we also have Mrs. Toki Hao. So they have their own interests of industries labatawa lalela naga presenter gibo. So for now we have these ones, but we've approached quite a number of them, and we have potential ones that we still need them to commit in writing that they do want to be part of this program. I just want to emphasize more on encouraging more partners to come on board and help these young people who are ready to present their businesses to different partners. And we are okay even with individual partners. Umuntu nje lototitela athi mina ngingimi nje ngingiphethile masilela ngajabula kusupporta nginaye 50,000 lengam availer to help a young person. It's not exactly about getting bantu labakulu. Anyone who's willing to be part of this because they feel like they want to invest in young people. So I think you've noted that here it's not the normal business pitches that we usually do as JA. This one is totally different, and all of us, we understand that once someone is a shareholder in your company, they do have a say in how you're running your company, and nasekwendeka sen liquidator, they are affected. So I would like to request all young people to take this process seriously, because it also has legal implications on both the owner of the company, the board of directors, and the shareholders. So as making sure we follow the guidelines that we've been given, and we make sure that we take things seriously, especially in terms of having a board for your company. That one is very critical, as you were told during the training. So siyabonga kakhulu, Honorable Minister, for having time to be with these young people here, and to be with you physically and get some insights from you. And Natsi Singu Junior Achievement siyabonga support, especially for linking us with the Taiwan embassy. Labanye labafagago their investments in young people, especially in entrepreneurship. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Maga Petsile. Thank you just for that comprehensive breakdown of what the Grand Hustler is all about and how it's going to be rolled out and how it's going to run. But also, most importantly, thank you for your continued support of young people's dreams in the Kingdom of Eswatini as junior achievement. We appreciate that very much, and please continue doing the great and amazing work that you guys are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, the mission of the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade of Eswatini is to provide an enabling environment and support for the development and growth of business and industry for the attainment of economic development. This aligns closely with the global community's Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the SDGs, particularly Goal 8, decent work and economic growth. This goal emphasizes the importance of creating an enabling environment for business development, job creation, and sustainable economic growth. And it is initiatives like the Grand Hustler which actually align with the mandate of the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade and the Sustainable Development Goals. In essence, the Grand Hustler serves as a catalyst for the economic transformation, aligning with the ministry's mandate to create an environment conducive to business development and growth. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, can you please help me welcome the PS at the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Trade, Mr. Nkambule.
Ngiyabonga, Program Director. Honorable Minister, Acting MTN CEO, JA Director, Chairperson of JA, ladies and gentlemen, nginvusele extend. Yami ndzaba lamuhla ngilemfishane ngisukumisa Minister nje ukuthi abuye atewenda speech sakhe. Honorable Minister.
We may be seated. Thank you. Thank you very much, PS, for the introduction. Program Director, thank you so very much for steering proceedings the way that you do. I always enjoy having you as Program Director in an event that I participate in. And today is no exception. I was hoping that at some stage you will sing Kwaiman. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. So maybe we can create some opening somewhere. It's an awesome song. Labaje bebanga chance ngiyati phela. And I also want to acknowledge the chairperson and the board of directors of MTN Eswatini in absentia, as well as the chairperson and board of directors of JA Eswatini, the CEO of MTN Eswatini, represented here today by Mr. Nhlego. Thank you so much for your lovely remarks. I'm blessed with many things, but one of the things I envy is your voice. I wish I had a voice like that. Hey, I would have gone places. But I'm grateful for what I have. JA Executive Director, the JA partners, the captains of industry, members of the media, members of our security forces present here today, distinguished business people. These are the most important people in the room. We're here because of them. And investors that are represented here today, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Senlambile, birthday breakfast meetings, let's talk it. Today is a momentous occasion as we gather here to launch the MTN Grand Hustler program or initiative, which is a groundbreaking initiative that is aimed at empowering young people and propel entrepreneurial dreams to new heights. On behalf of His Majesty's Government, I would like to express our appreciation to all the stakeholders who have played a significant role in supporting youth economic empowerment through various initiatives and platforms. I would like to extend our special appreciation to the MTN Foundation for their invaluable contribution to Junior Achievement Eswatini. The MTN Foundation has generously invested their resources in building a better future for our country. Their support has enabled the growth of the Junior Achievement Out of School program, which has played a pivotal role in capacity building of our youth. Through these programs, and a program in particular of this nature, our young entrepreneurs have gained invaluable skills in business startups, receiving mentorship and coaching from experienced entrepreneurs, and learned the importance of group savings to sustain their business ideas. The government of the Kingdom of Eswatini is fully supportive of such initiatives and has made available a number of funds to assist young people in establishing their businesses for economic growth. These funds include, but not limited to, the Eswatini Bank MSME Revolving Fund, where there's 45 million emalangeni that you can all have access to if you've got sound business concepts, as long as you return it over time so that others can benefit from it. That's why it's called a revolving fund. And we also have the FinCorp Informal Traders Revolving Fund. We have the Small Scale Loan Guarantee Schemes and the Youth Enterprise Revolving Fund, amongst others. We believe that providing financial support, we are, as a government, empowering you, young people, to become the driving force of our nation's economy. The MTN Grand Hustler Initiative aims to further broaden the possibilities for our youth in terms of business growth through investments by what we call angel investors. This innovative concept will provide viable youth businesses with startup capital that will not only develop them but also sustain them through the investor funding aspect of the the angel program, angel investor program. This integrated strategy for youth enterprise development will result in the expansion and competitiveness of local, micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, allowing them to fully participate in industrial development and avoid falling behind. Allow me to take this moment to congratulate MTN Eswatini for exploring this uncharted territory and being brave enough to pioneer where others fear to tread. Your visionary approach and commitment to the growth of our youth and their businesses is truly commendable. It was quite inspiring to listen to Ms. Ngumalo make a pitch, and it was also sobering to get the reaction from the potential investors that brings you to reality to say, if I am going to invest my money in your idea, you need to convince me that my money will actually come back with interest. It's all about that, and I think the process that all 40 of you have gone through is really priceless, because it is a process that allows you to make such representations and be able to hold your own against people that are not necessarily kind, because money doesn't go with kindness. I really liked the role players because they were not kind. And that is reality. That is what you are going to be faced with. In fact, they were kinder than what you are going to face. I just want to make you aware. So people have options. Do I put my money in the bank? Do I buy a cow? Do I, buy property? So if I'm not going to do all of that, why should I give it to you? Why is it going to be better if I give it to you? So that is your assignment. So be as prepared as you can and do worst case scenario planning. Think about the questions that you fear the most from a potential investor. That is the question you need to be prepared to answer, because I need to trust you with my money and you need to make me believe that I can trust you with my money. And that's the demonstration we saw today. I know she has since left, but I think she did an exceptional job. Please allow me to take this opportunity to encourage more young people in our nation to be active in entrepreneurship within their local communities. By doing so, they can easily access the assistance and funds that are available to them, including this particular program. We believe that entrepreneurship is a powerful tool for self-empowerment and wealth creation, and we urge our young people to seize the opportunities that lie before them. For my part, and it's a commitment I want to make publicly, I've committed already to both MTN and to JA that I am going to actively seek potential investors and companies and distinguished individuals in the entrepreneurship space that will afford you an ear and at least listen to your presentation. The nature of my job gives me access, easy access to these people, so you can believe that okay, I figured it out. As I was saying, my job gives me, good access, Nati, to these individuals, and they do want to give back, and they do want to make a difference. We will soon be operationalizing our Citizens Economic Empowerment Bill, which is an act of parliament that seeks to increase the level of economic participation of Eswatini through intentional interventions. And one of the things that I seek to achieve out of that initiative is these intentional partnerships between successful business people and yourselves, because we want to grow the pool of Eswatini that will dominate the economic space. And I want to make this undertaking again in front of you, that when you sit down to meet these angel investors, you will not just be meeting Bozamazama, you'll be meeting the real guys. That's my contribution to this initiative. Lastly, allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you as participants of this program for successfully completing this exercise and being able to make it to the cut, 40, because I'm told from the over 400 people that applied, 80 were selected. Of the 80 that were selected, 40 made it. So you are special. And hopefully your ideas get to be adopted by your potential business partners pretty soon. You have acquired valuable skills that will undoubtedly contribute to the improvement of your business in the different sectors and industries in which you operate. I urge you to make the most of the opportunity and exposure for the growth of your business. Remember, you're not doing it for anyone, but you're doing it for yourself and your family and for your future family. Your future family. Your success will have ripple effects, creating a brighter future for the entire nation. Once again, I express my deepest appreciation to all the stakeholders involved in youth economic empowerment initiatives. Your dedication and support are instrumental in shaping the future.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Minister, and apologies for that technical glitch. All right, the Minister has said he is going to pull rank and use his influence to set you guys up for success. He will open the doors. As one great rapper that I know said, we are calling investor. Mr. Minister, we're aware that you're on a tight schedule. Before you leave, Sir Bestela, just a picture with you, the partners, the investors, and of course, the young business people in the room. Sir. So can we please quickly, camera people, are we using this banner or that one? This one or that one? Which works better? This one. Okay, this is where we're setting up. Maybe we can move the podium. And then we're setting up over here. So can we quickly come through and have a picture with the Minister, Besasoya Kululega, to his next assignment. So can somebody please lead, both photographer to lead how the setup is going to be? So, Mr. Minister, Mr. CEO, Mage, ED. And then to the young people, quickly, just position yourselves behind the seats. Quickly. Create space for yourself, but also create space for others. Nangabe lo semva kwakho akaboni ngembili kwakho, cela umvumele emembi kwakho. Utsi cameraman na ungayiboni camera shots nayo ayikuboni. So please position yourself to at least see the camera. Yeah, it is. No? Oh, do this all the time. It's just usually in sneakers, but it's all good. Thank you, thank you. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, we will allow the minister to exit the room. Cela simvulele isikhala. Thank you, Mr. Minister. All the best with your next assignment. All right, the classic man. Can you please come through and get ready for your second performance? But we do have just one more item. So please settle down as we get ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for acting quickly. Once again, we're going to have the performance by this young man. You know him from the last time he was here. His performances are not only electrifying, but they sometimes cut off the electricity completely, like we saw. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, show your love, and welcome once again, the classic man.
Sanibonani once again. Hey, lesingisi ngiyangisasmesha ngilunga leSiswati. Kwekuqala nje bengathanda ukubonga MTN na JA. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Ngibonga kakhulu nema entrepreneurs ethu la khona. Ngiyabona Mustino lethi lungela ama corporate events ngiyabona ama entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for having me. The next song is a contemporary song. It's entitled Perfect Symphony, Ndaenda in a classical way, because the whole dream is bringing classical music to the people. For years, classical music and opera has been hidden in my opera houses. It's a beautiful craft. So I'm going to perform music in the classical way. You said.
I found the love for me. Oh, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were still kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I am dancing in the dark with you between my arms. I'm barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect today.
Now here is the opera and Italian version of the song. It's in Italian.
Sei la mia donna, la forza degli onde del mar. Con i miei segreti, molto di più. Spero che il giorno l'amore che ci ha accompagnata diventi casa, la mia famiglia diventi noi e siamo sempre bambini, ma nulla impossibile stavolta non ti lascerò, mi baci piano ed io torno a resistere perché lo sguardo che scerò. Ballo con te nell'oscurità, a stretti forte poi a piedi nudi noi, dentro a nostra musica, due per sguardo ridere e sussurrando a tetto, tu stai, sei la mia, sei perfetta per me. Baby, I am dancing in the dark with you between my arms. I'm barefoot on the grass while listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you had it, darling, you look perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the classic man. Since I mentioned because again I classical and opera music, so I'll give you a taste of the opera. I hope you'll understand. Once again, it's in Italian. It's a love song entitled O Sole Mio, which means you are my sunshine, basically.
Che bella cosa, una giornata al sole, un'aria serena dopo una tempesta, quell'aria fresca, carreggiana fresca, che bella cosa, una giornata al sole. Sta in fronte a te, quando fa notte, o sole tiene scene quasi a pasore unica, sotto a finestra ristaria. Che bella cosa una giornata dai sole, ma no, tu sole, più bella c'è, oh sole mio, sta in fronte a te. Sole mio, sta in fronte a Jate, sign from Jate. Sole mio, Stein from Jate, Stein from Jate.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Classic Man. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Classic Man. Thank you very much, brother. So we're just going to have a bit of background music as we allow people to go and grab their plate, come back and take your seats, and then we will officially close the program. All right, welcome back from the break. Can we just settle down for another couple of minutes so we can officially close our program? So I will allow you time if you need to take back your plate or, you know. So in the next 2 minutes, please let's settle down so we can close the program officially. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we settle back down? Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and valued partners, we're now at the end of this grand occasion, and I'm filled with so much gratitude and pride for what we have collectively achieved here today. The Grand Hustler, powered by the MTN Foundation in partnership with Junior Achievement and Destiny Group, stands as a symbol of hope and opportunity for you as young entrepreneurs in Eswatini. The objectives are not merely lofty ideas. They are tangible commitments to empower the youth and catalyze economic growth. I am inspired by the unwavering dedication to nurturing the next generation of leaders. We are equipping you with skills and knowledge that you need to succeed, not just in business, but also in life. Thank you once again to all our speakers, to all our partners, to the generous investors, the media, and you, ladies and gentlemen, for your support. Let us carry forward the spirit of the Grand Hustler in our hearts. And I just want to end with this. As an inspiration for you, the hustlers, who are going to come and stand in front of the panel to present your dreams and present your business ideas, to say, dream big and don't be afraid to actually create something we have never seen or done before. Don't be afraid to do something new and something amazing. In 1926, Dr. Lee D. Forrest had the following to say about the future of television. While theoretically and technically television may be feasible, commercially and financially, it is an impossibility and a development of which we will waste little time dreaming. In 1977, Ken Olsen, the founder of DEC, was quoted as saying, "There is no reason why anyone would ever want a home computer." In 1876, Western Union turned down the telephone, saying, "The idea is idiotic on the face of it, and it is of no use to us, and we do not recommend its purchase." What did Instagram see that Kodak didn't? Because if you look at the statistics, you will see that at its peak, Kodak had 140,000 employees. But Instagram, with only 13, recently sold for about $1 billion. Do you know that it was actually a scientist at Kodak who actually invented a digital camera that it would eventually take them out of business? So, why was it that when this was developing in potential, there was a company still stuck developing pictures? Something that they created ended up being their biggest opponent. Man, looking back through the timelines, that must have been one hell of a Kodak moment. Musica, one of the leaders in his field, recently faced and filed for bankruptcy. But what do you expect? I mean, I don't condone piracy, but one phone call to my boy Kali, and for less than 10 emalangeni and under 6 hours, I could probably have the whole of Musica on a USB. Are you starting to see what all of these companies had in common? Not only were they afraid to take risks in their business, they were not crazy enough to believe that they could invest in the future. As logical people, we become stuck in our ways, reluctant to change. We function the same when there's nothing to gain. We always say to ourselves, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Business people often say there's no need to reinvent the wheel, forgetting that all skyscrapers were once just slabs of stone. Google was once just a scrap of codes. Ironically, if you look at it from a perspective that's logical, the true path to our dreams is to perceive what others deem illogical. I can bet you right now that it is not too far-fetched that there's a kid in an apartment creating some kind of app that will disrupt your industry and put your job in the past tense, simply because he's still crazy enough to believe in what he saw in Star Trek. It's only crazy people who embrace what others tend to fear. I bet Kodak wished they had somebody standing at the end of the line with a sign saying, "The end is near." You see, everything you see in Star Wars and that was labeled insanity is now a potential reality. Well, except for the lightsaber. But I do have this one idea with a broom handle and a laser. Any serious investors, we can discuss this later. What I'm saying is that as new entrepreneurs, we'll often start off as crazy. But as time goes on, we learn to put our guns on safety. And the scariest thing is we never really realize when it's happening. For instance, a man sent me an email titled, "Why I Hate the Internet." He wrote that he felt that the internet was harmful and it was killing human interaction. That he had seen my videos on YouTube and wanted to discuss this further on Skype. He said that I could find more details about his campaign on his website, and if I checked his LinkedIn profile, I could see his opinion is justified. He ended the email by asking me if I can follow him on Twitter. But this is not just about people's reluctance to take risk in business, but people's unwillingness to take risk in life. But when you look at the world, you will see that old ideas saved it. New ones will sustain it. But it's the crazy ones that will change it. If you don't change, you don't grow. And if you don't grow, you are not living. Gail Sheehy. Now, this is my message to the entrepreneurs out there. And its content is a single quote. Appreciate the past. Utilize the present. But do not be afraid to create the future. May the spirit of the grand hustle be with you. Thank you guys very much. And may I ask Mr. Nhlego to come and close for us with a word of prayer. And then, Sesngakhululeka.
Thank you. I thought you were going to say amen to that. Shall we just bow our heads and pray? Our Heavenly Father, we just want to give you all the honor and the glory. Thank you, Lord, for leading us throughout all this program this morning. We just want to commit the Grand Hustler program to you. We pray a special blessing over each and every young entrepreneur who's in this room. We thank you for our investors. We thank you for all the implementing partners. We declare that it shall be a success. May it be to the glory and honor of your name. Bless us even right now as we are about to leave this place. We speak your covering and your blessing in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nhlego. You guys are free. You can still stay and mingle, but we're officially at the end of our program. So, sound desk, can you please give us some background music?